Okay, so today we're going to do solving equations using your graphing calculator. So yeah, so this is called Windows Journal. It's kind of okay. It doesn't have as many things as the Smartboard paper, but yes, I am recording. Yes. So solving equations using the calculator. USING calculator. There we go. Yeah. Something was funny. Okay, so we're going to solve equations, some of them that you probably could have easily done without the graphing calculator, just to show you how to do them with the graphing calculator. First equation we're going to solve is x cubed minus 2x squared equals negative 3. Alright, so I'm going to go to my calculator. Hopefully it's working. Okay. Now I'm going to take the right side of that equation and put it into one of the y equals, and the left side of the equation and put it into the other y equals. So I'll put the x cubed minus 2x squared in the y1. X cubed. It's coming, I think. Come on. X. What's wrong with the calculator? X. I'll have a whole bunch of x's here in just a minute when it finally ends up taken. Oh, there we go. X cubed minus 2x squared. Okay. And then in the y2, I'll put the equals negative 3. So I'll say negative 3. Okay. Now, when you go to graph these, you need to look at a few things. There it is. There it is. It's, for some reason, going very slow. Yes, your question? Oh, I use the button over here, the x squared key. You can use the caret too if you want to. I know, I'm trying to get it to go back to where it's supposed to. It is being mean. Alright, now I should be able to hit the delete. Okay, that's the equation that I want. I have no idea why it's going powerfully slow. All right, couple of things to look at. First, make sure you don't have this plot 1, plot 2, plot 3. Make sure those don't have a little backlight going on them. Then your stat plots are turned on, and then your graphs keep saying dimension mismatch, stuff like that. So if they are on, then you use the arrow keys to get up there, and then you hit enter, and it turns it back off. Next part of the graph is we're going to always start off with a zoom number 6 standard. Okay, so here comes my x cubed minus 2x squared. It's coming. It's coming. It's actually on one of my outputs here. Boom. There we go. And there's my negative 3. Straight line. Now to solve this equation, I just need to know where those two curves intersect. To solve the x cubed minus 2x squared equals negative 3, if I just find out where these two curves intersect, I have the solution. So I see the intersection down in here. So I'm going to let the calculator find the intersection for me. To do that, you hit second trace. Second trace. And number 5, intersect. Okay, it's going to ask me a series of questions. First curve. You should see the crosshairs bouncing on the y1. You'll see in the upper left-hand corner y1 equals. That's your first curve. Just hit enter. Second curve. You see up in the it tells you. You only have 2 curves anyway, and you only want 2. You only do 2 at a time. But in the upper left-hand corner, it says y2 equals -3. So we know that is that -3, y equals -3 that we graphed. So I just hit enter. And then it says guess, and you have to, on the other times we were using this function, we would always just hit enter whenever we got to guess. This time you actually have to get the crosshairs close to the intersection. So you use the left and right arrows. I'm going to use the left arrow to get the crosshairs a little closer to the intersection. No, it doesn't have to be right on it. It has to know which intersection it's talking about, so it just has to be close. And then hit enter. Now it says the intersection is at -1, -3. You'll remember in my original equation I just had x's, so I don't care about the y equals -3. All I care about is the x equals -1. So the solution for this equation is x equals -1. Okay. Now we'll do one a little harder. Yes, sir? No. No. I'm showing you how to use the calculator today. It's always good for a backup, but I will give you problems where you're going to have to factor instead of using the calculator. So the test will be part calculator and part no calculator. Yeah. When is the test? I think it's a week from Friday. Seems like that's when it is. Oh, I've got it right here. The test is, yes, Friday the 13th. Very good. Okay. That's good. All right. So let's try another one. X cubed minus 19x equals -2x squared plus 20. Okay, so let's put the x cubed minus 19x in y1 and -2x squared plus 20 in y2. And yeah, -2x squared. I want this parabola to go upside down. Okay, so let me get back to my y equals screen. I'll hit the clear here, and I'll go x to the 3rd power. Come on, I hit it. I know I hit it. X to the 3rd. It's nice I'm going at such a pace that you guys can actually keep up when I have to go this slowly. Minus 19x. Okay. I'll go down and I'll go negative. I don't know if I got the negative. I didn't see it light up. Oh, it did. -2x squared plus 20. All right, got it in there right this time. So you'll want to do a zoom number 6, although we never zoomed back out. But if